Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how I made this delicious bowl of rice topped with so many yummy vegetables as well as shrimp. Of course, you can always leave out the shrimp or you can add your own meat topping. The sky is the limit. Stick around and I'll show you how. So I've already chopped up some vegetables here. I have some zucchini, some yellow squash. I have 3 types of bell peppers. I have green, orange, and yellow. I also have some red onions, some scallions, and some fresh garlic. I've also defrosted some jumbo shrimp. I'm going to be using olive oil. I'm going to be using some grapeseed oil. Almost forgot about that because I only have a little bit of olive oil left. I need to go grocery shopping for some more. I'm going to use some grapeseed oil. I'm going to be using basil. We don't have any tomatoes, but I wish we did. I'm going to use some of this seasoning here, as well as some paprika, some sea salt, and some pepper and powdered garlic. Just going to pour all of this olive oil in here. It wasn't very much. Hopefully it won't look like I'm using too much oil in this recipe. I actually like to use a decent amount of olive oil because it just brings everything together, and olive oil is such a good fat. So you can use a lot of it and you don't have to worry about it being as unhealthy as using maybe some lard or something like that. I've put quite a bit. I've almost filled up the bottom of this pan, and it's because I need this to almost make a gravy. The vegetables that I'll be putting in here are going to release water, and that'll also help with the base for this recipe. So everything should be a little wet when everything is finished so that I can put it on top of the rice. I'd already made some rice, and so I didn't make this on camera. I figured you guys probably already know how to make rice. So while we wait for this, I've already started the oven so that I can make some French baguette with some butter. I have a lot of vegetables, but I'm actually going to put these shrimp in first so that they can start cooking. I know shrimp do not take a lot of time to cook, but these are some pretty large shrimp and I want them to be cooked thoroughly. While these are cooking, I guess I can start adding some seasoning, or I could just wait to the end. Here's the garlic. Go ahead on and put that in there. And some paprika. Here's some basil. Like I said, I wish I had some tomatoes, but I don't have any. If you want to use tomatoes in this recipe, you can put the tomatoes in you put those in last. Like once everything is pretty much finished cooking, then you will put the tomatoes in since they get squishy. So let's see. Alright, let's see if you can see what I have here. And so everything's in there. I'm going to turn this up a little bit more. I have my heat between medium and high. And we're just going to let this cook until everything starts to soften. You'll know when everything is ready. I don't want the squash and the zucchini to be too soggy, so I'm not gonna cook it for very long. All right, you can see the sea salt inside of here. Try not to put too much, because if I put this jollof seasoning, you see all that liquid in there? That's the good stuff. Like I said, I haven't made this with the grapeseed oil. I don't think it's gonna affect it in any way. I've cooked with grapeseed oil before. I like to use grapeseed oil for so many different things. I think it's like one of the best oils out there, along with olive oil. I don't want everything to be soggy. So now I'm going to add this jollof seasoning, and you're going to see that everything turns a lot more yellow than you see right here, or orange yellow. I don't want to put a whole lot. I'll put about this much because I've already added the sea salt and all the other spices, herbs and spices. And you see how the color changed? That's gonna look really pretty on the rice. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Alright, I put my bread in the oven, and my husband, my trusty assistant, he put some butter on top. So I'm just going to wait for the bread to go off, and then I'm going to put this here with this base on top of this rice. And I'll put it all together in just a minute. I almost forgot that I was going to add spinach to this pot. So now I'll just add some without turning the heat back on, toss it around, and wait for it to wilt. I've given everyone a scoop of rice, and we are still waiting on the bread. So here I've already started putting some of the toppings on the rice. I'm just going to add some more of this juice. And some more vegetables. Maybe even a couple more shrimp. Why not? Here is the finished result. We have rice topped with spinach, zucchini, squash, garlic, scallions, and red onions. You can add any seasoning that you like to this dish. You could have added sweet and sour sauce, or you could have added some honey or anything spicy, such as some spicy seafood mix. The sky's the limit. Make this dish your own and just enjoy feeding it to your family. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching from YouTube. Thanks so much. Bye.